Hello.
I'm back.
Yeah,
That's right. I'm back.
back on the show.
Who does that? Aerosmith.
Aerosmith. Yeah.
Let's talk about Aerosmith.
I thought it was Britney Spears.
Aerosmith. Have you ever seen him? I've seen him once.
Parking lot. That doesn't count. So,
Parking lot.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't get to go in the venue?
I didn't go in. I don't particularly.
Well,
you
yeah.
know.
I've seen him once.
Once. Yep.
I never got to see him again. I don't know why.
I saw him at
I know
Why?
They suck. Anyway.
No.
Sorry.
You're
Sorry.
way off.
Oh, way
No,
off.
when
I'm so off.
When I saw him live, they were very good, very entertaining.
What year did you see him?
It was late 80s.
Oh, you saw him when they were, youngish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not geriatric Aerosmith.
The one thing that impressed me when I saw them is Steven Tyler came out with like a little piano keyboard kind of deal.
Yeah, he knows how to
and
play.
he just did a song by himself.
Yeah, he's a talented
And
guy.
it was almost like a cappella. It was very good. Like I was surprised because his voice is kind of screechy and scraggly, but like he came out and he actually fucking sang. I was like, wow.
I think he has a nice
Cool.
voice.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a very good
I remember
voice. It's changed a lot.
I remember when I was a little kid, and there's that one song on the first album where it doesn't sound like him. What do you call it?
The first album?
Yeah, it's like the title.
Dream On?
Yeah. It doesn't sound like him.
Right,
Dream
right.
On. Yeah, no, he's like really
very
singing.
smooth.
Yeah,
And
very
not
smooth.
all scratchy
Not all
sounding.
scratchy. And I remember hearing that as a child, and then hearing
He was like that up
some of the other
until I
crap.
think
and
like Rock and the Hard Places where he started getting a little more scratchy. All the drugs and booze.
I really liked up until
Toys in the Attic
up to
was
like
pure genius.
Toys in the Attic, Night in the Ruts.
Rocks.
Rocks is
Kings
a
and
fucking
Queens.
great record. Really good.
Get Your Wings.
All that early stuff that they wrote
Basically, yeah.
was very good.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
good.
I always wanted the
they,
original Aerosmith logo, which is the pussy lips,
Yeah.
the A.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
not gonna happen
I always
now.
wanted to- I could get a tattoo.
I've
of
done
it.
it. I've done a
No,
tattoo
no.
of
I
that.
mean, it's not going to happen for them now. They're not going to use that.
Oh
thing.
well,
no.
not now. Yeah.
Yeah. Those guys.
It'll
are,
be offensive. Oh my
Like,
Well,
god.
Yeah, I mean, they
my
could.
vagina doesn't look like
they
that.
they
we
could.
can say that because we got an all male audience.
They could do it if they had some integrity. But Aerosmith.
well, they're
lost
just
all
a multi-million
integrity.
dollar machine now, and half of them are friggin' like
like
walking
Scott
robots.
said. Scott, what do they do? What did they make?
They make
Movie what?
soundtrack
That's
songs.
right. They're very good at
Well,
it.
here's the thing. They broke up, and at one point, and then the record companies decided to do this thing with Run DMC. That's why you don't
Yeah.
see a whole band in that video.
Run DMC wanted use this. They made the song.
Well, yeah.
The song was
Yeah.
done. Yeah.
They're
And-
like do
yeah.
the thing and
With
with
the
you guys
video
and the
and-
video, and
And in
so
the
it's
video,
just
it
the
was
two
only
of
two
them.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
him and Joe Perry.
Yep.
The
And
Toxic Twins.
Yeah,
and
so
then what happened is it was insanely popular,
extremely popular.
like
So they went up coming back
way
with
more
Permanent
popular than
Vacation.
anything they've ever done.
Hey guys,
It
let's
was.
get the band back together.
Yeah. Oh my God, these black guys, these rap guys sell some records. They make us look like
Yeah.
a bunch of pansies, fools, retards.
I think that was the only
Idiots.
record they ever sold that was really big. Other than that, Run DMC wasn't really big.
No, but I'm just saying, for Aerosmith, the amount of attention and record sales
Oh,
they
yeah.
got from just that one song was bigger than anything they ever did
Well,
at that point.
Did you know?
Which is
this is
insane.
actually kind of weird for Aerosmith, but they've never had a #1 hit except for one time.
Really?
And it was
In like 40 years?
Was that
Janie's Got a Gun?
No.
Love in an Elevator?
No.
Ragdoll?
No, stop guessing, motherfucker.
Can I keep going?
I kind of
No.
like Ragdoll.
Ragdoll's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
I got a good story about Ragdoll.
But they Don't Want to Close Your Eyes. You know that
Yeah.
Armageddon song.
Yeah, the movie soundtrack.
That was
Movie
the
soundtrack,
only
yeah.
time they have ever had a #1 hit.
So their #1 hit is a song that they didn't write.
They didn't right.
Fuck.
So that's when it became formulaic, and they're like, "All right, we're gonna make millions off
It was
this one song.
instantly-
Let's write another one
it's
just
so-
like
It was
That's kinda towards the
instantly.
end of their
It
career
was
anyway.
no. It was instantly after Run DMC, and I did research, and I told Scott, and Scott didn't believe me. And
I didn't believe him.
those people,
I said you're
those,
full of shit.
those people that you always talk about. What are those record producer guys? Please refresh my memory.
Record? What, the corporate guys?
Yeah,
What?
those guys. You always mention them in every video.
Who, me?
Yeah, Dean.
Ooh,
Those guys.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't remember. I'm gonna have to look it up. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Humph talks
Who
amongst
are those
yourselves.
guys that write all those songs for like the teeny bopper bands? And
Oh,
shit?
you mean like Desmond
yeah,
Child?
yeah,
and shit?
Desmond Child,
Songwriters.
yeah, those songwriter guys.
Yeah.
All right, so
Songwriters.
So immediately, well, no, and there
No,
was
they
there's producers.
songwriting.
Those guys that
There
do
was-
What
things.
are those guys? What are
There's-
those things
there's
that they call it?
What,
So I
with
don't-
the music?
That one thing, they write
So
songs.
I don't know
What
if
are
it
they
was.
called?
I don't know if it was Desmond Child, but Ragdoll was supposed to be named something else.
I like that song.
and I think it was Desmond Child, one of those guys.
Desmond Child
One of
helped
those
write
big
a
guys.
lot on Permanent but
Yeah.
Angel was
It
definitely
was
one of them.
more than 50% of the album is his.
No,
Yeah, it's on the song.
I have
Wow.
to see. I have to look, but
I
I
showed
wouldn't
Scott
doubt
and
it.
Scott
I
was
wouldn't doubt it.
50%.
More of it, Scott was very,
I wouldn't doubt it.
very
It's crazy.
sad.
Well, that's
so
when
he
they
changed the name of Ragdoll. It was called something totally else, and there was this big fucking blowout.
It's probably ball gag.
Yeah,
ball
yeah,
gag
and-
sticking in
Yeah, it
my
was something
mouth.
terrible. It was bad. They were he was Desmond Child or whatever whoever's changed,
Desmond Child's
he was right.
Look,
He was right. It was terrible.
when
I mean,
Desmond Child says to do this,
You do
you
it.
do
you
it.
do it, yeah.
Yeah.
But-
Because Desmond Child's a
but
fucking
the-
musical genius.
But the point is,
It's like that's how I wrote it.
yeah,
the point is if I were in Aerosmith and those guys, they know, man, that the integrity is very low. Anything after, that era.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't.
Very low.
I mean, look.
Well,
no, I wouldn't
now
say
they're
that.
just like
Yeah, dude, they don't write anything.
They don't write their
Look,
songs.
they
write
don't. They
their
don't. Really,
songs.
no, they do write it, but they get help writing a lot of it.
No, they don't even have song
Like
credits.
Glenn Ballard, the guy who helped write.
they don't have song credits.
Some of them they don't have songs. There's songs where
Some
they
of them don't
no
have. No,
credits.
but
Zero.
Wow.
Steven Tyler and Joe Perry, and I think Hamilton. They have like some song credits on something. Kramer.
I mean,
does
I
nothing.
don't know about you, but I don't know, man.
But I still love you, Joe.
He gets paid by the
You're
hour.
still fucking awesome. You
Yeah,
get
and
paid by the
what's
hour.
messed up is they didn't make that much money. I don't get it. So
They made
so,
a shit ton
no,
of
they
money.
didn't. No, they didn't. Because I just saw Steven Tyler was on Joe Rogan Experience, and they were talking, and the dude could not. He just bought his first mansion, and he did it after he was on what do you call it? That show where they tell people they suck. American Idol. He made more
yeah.
money on American.
Hold on a
Wait,
second.
hold on. He made more money on American Idol than he ever made in all those years. In
Do you
Aerosmith.
know
Oh
why
my
he
God.
made more money?
Dude,
Wow.
I
Because
don't
he
know.
doesn't fucking remember how much money he made because he was fucking shooting half of it into his fucking arms.
Look, man. All I know
He's
is
worth
the dude-
$130 million.
Holy shit.
That is
Wow.
not from American Idol.
Yeah,
that
he
is.
says- he just said it like a
Wow.
couple of weeks ago. He, says
did
it's
not
all
just
from
buy his
American
first
Idol.
mansion. He's had plenty of them.
No, he said he's never.
I don't know about that.
Hey, dude, that's what he said. So he's
You
a liar.
you're also talking to a guy who gets literally blood transfusions every now
know,
and
that
then
guy's
just
crazy.
to keep himself alive.
Don't they all
And
like
he
get their
eats-
blood filtered? And
Dude,
shit?
I used to know somebody. Yeah, they get their blood filtered. He eats like a special diet that is like,
Yeah, no,
like
it's
I knew a
ridiculous.
cook that whenever he came to the breakers, they would literally cook, like he comes with a list when he comes, and he literally tells them this is what I have to eat, so you have to make this, and they've tried it when they made it, and it's the most blandest shit you'll ever eat, but it's to keep his body going because
Wow.
he's like a fucking vampire, dude. I'm telling you,
That's
He
weird.
gets blood transfusions and all kinds of. Dude, I had a friend that worked on one of the albums with them, and he
Of course, you had somebody. I mean, come on.
he worked on Nine Lives, which I love that album. That album's
Yeah, I mean,
awesome.
you know.
It was written by
Dean,
Glenn Ballard.
Why don't you get
Call
him on
him
the
up.
phone real quick? You know.
No, I'm not going to
Call
call
him
him on the phone right now.
Look,
Look,
come on.
One day, no, because I'm not going to incriminate him on this because he's.
Oh, when we do Van Halen, you're gonna call Eddie. That's right.
I'm not
I
calling
forgot
it.
about
Fuck that shit, dude.
that. When we do Elvis, you're gonna call him.
Yeah,
Weird Al.
That I have him on speed
Yeah.
dial.
Oh,
Definitely.
yeah.
Elvis is definitely on speed dial. But Glenn Ballard wrote that album. Who wrote "Jagged Little Pill" for Alanis Morissette?
Ah.
Because before that, Alanis Morissette was nothing more than just a teeny pop
Yeah.
sensation. Then she wrote songs about giving blowjobs and shit.
got
She's a man hater.
She's got some bug eyes.
She's not a man hater.
She went through a big man hate stage.
Nah, that's
Are you
a
kidding me?
fucking publicity. She gets fucked just like anybody else. But fuck her.
Every lyric's
And
about hating men,
actually,
but anyway.
I would. But but the
I think she's pretty good.
yeah, she's not bad.
She writes more of her songs than Aerosmith.
Fuck Alanis.
No.
I will say one thing. I would say that they had a huge impact on the hair metal scene. You know, kind of everybody wanted to kind of be like a version of Steven Tyler.
I mean, like my parents, they don't like Aerosmith because they think it's just a copy of the Rolling Stones, and it is
to a degree.
To a degree, yeah.
It's a copy.
They're a little bit different. They're a
no,
little bit
no,
different.
I'm not talking about so much the music, the way they look.
The way they look.
they were like the beginning of the glam thing.
He's a
Steven
very Mick
Tyler,
Jagger-ish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Steven Tyler's very Mick Jagger-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know,
The glam thing, they didn't look like that in the first album.
He's Mick Jagger, but with a better voice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I could go with that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd much rather
Not
listen
much
to
better, but
I'd
it
much
is
rather
better.
listen to Steven Tyler than Mick Jagger.
I don't know.
like
Mick Jagger is quite the performer.
I
don't-
love Rolling Stones.
Oh,
too.
he's a great performer. They both
alive.
strut around like.
No,
Steven Tyler definitely had a lot more androgynous type of.
They're
appeal.
both light in the loafers.
I
you know.
think I
Yes.
Or like,
I think Mick Jagger's a little more energetic and a better frontman than Steven Tyler.
He's also another person that gets blood transfusions.
yeah. So
yeah, those guys know shit.
I mean that guy
Yeah, they
that
know
guy's
things.
he's incredible. Not Steven Tyler.
So,
Mick Jagger.
but
Anyway.
But you know what Steven Tyler does have that's pretty cool is a fucking super hot daughter.
She's not so hot anymore.
No?
No. Está gordita.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Más grande.
Yeah, she's allergic to gold and not that microphone. You know,
Oh.
gold on her finger, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Huh.
I saw a picture of her. She looked a little chubby. She's older. She's kind of old now.
What
I
movie was she
I
in?
just saw her recently.
Tyler,
I think
what-
she looked okay.
What movie was she in?
She's
Her
the Lord
first
of the
one.
Rings.
Oh, yeah, she's hot.
How old is that?
She showed her tits in that one movie.
Really?
Oh yeah, she showed her tits a lot.
What movie?
It was like an early movie. She just showed her tits.
She showed her tits?
Oh yeah, she used to show her tits all the
She
time.
showed her tits. She showed her tits. She showed her tits. She showed her tits.
She showed
So,
her
showed her tits.
if you want to see, look,
Showed
just
her
go on
titties.
Google, just look up Liv Tyler's nude, and you'll find it. It's in a bunch of movies. She got nice tits.
Titties. Titties.
Titties.
All right.
Because
well-
we got an all male.
Yeah,
audience,
bro.
So it doesn't matter.
Whoa!
Whoa!
What? Really?
Doesn't even look like her. You're out of your mind.
That's a huge bitch. Are you sure that's the right person?
Yeah, she's fat, bro.
It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, she's not like a heifer or nothing. Don't get me wrong. You know, in Hollywood,
In that red dress. she is, but-
no, that's not her. That's somebody else.
I was
You know,
gonna
in
she's
Hollywood,
still
in
cute.
Hollywood, you're 10 pounds overweight. You're fat.
Overweight?
Overrated.
Overrated?
When you're 10
Yeah,
pounds
You know,
overrated?
You're a fatso. But yeah, I
Overrated.
mean, I don't think she's. I think she's.
I have no room to
She's
say.
cute as fuck, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's still pretty.
Ooh, she had some plastic surgery, mommy.
Good for her. She's got the money.
Anyway, let's get back to Aerosmith's albums. So what's the best albums and what's the worst albums?
I just like Toys in the Attic.
I like, personally, Rocks or Night in the Ruts. That's a tie for me.
Wow, really? Night of the Ruts
I really-
over
yeah.
Toys in the Attic?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
Toys
Yep,
in the
yep.
Attic for
There's
me.
just it's got a different kind of like the vibe is a little different. Like they're all
That was the last album they
know.
made before they
Similar,
kind of just before Joe Perry really left, and then they made that horrible Rock and a Hard Play with that other guitar player.
Different guitar player, yeah.
It was the only
Shitty.
album with the other guitar player, and then they decided to get back together, all of them together, and write an album after they got done doing drugs,
Yeah.
which was Don't Mirrors, and that's an album they completely want to forget about, and I have no problem doing that because that album's pretty bad. It's
Yeah.
got like
Yeah,
one,
I
one
remember
good
getting
song,
that album
Gypsy
and-
Boots or whatever, but
Yeah.
No, they went through a bad phase.
and then
a
after
long
that,
time.
yeah, then the Run DMC thing happened, and they came out Permitification. They
Yeah.
realized it's because I'm telling you the reason why they don't create good music together as a band
can't.
currently is
They
because they don't get along.
Right, they can't.
And they
Yeah.
can't do it. And
They
it's
need
just-
somebody to tell them
Yeah,
what the fuck they need to do.
they need a good
That's what they do.
writer.
they do.
They need somebody to hold their hand.
But I'll tell you this is funny because
It's
when
okay.
I was younger,
It's okay.
Aerosmith was it still is one of my favorite bands. I love that band to death. But it was kind of weird because when I first listened to it, because I was a kid, when you saw the Run DMC thing, you're like, oh, who's
Oh,
this
it was
band? And
awesome, yeah.
you heard Permitification. I was like, oh, Permitification is awesome. But then I started buying CDs and getting their
catalog.
tapes or
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
their catalog, and you were like, wait a minute, they sound so different, like on the first couple albums because his
Yeah.
voice is completely
His
different.
voice is nice.
It's not rugged and
Yeah.
you know
He could really sing.
he can actually sing.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this is kind of weird up until like basically Kings and Queens, I would say. It's
Yeah.
like when he starts getting a little raspier.
Yeah.
And so I mean, but to me, man, I love all those The first four,
Yeah, they're-
4 or 5 albums are.
I mean,
fucking
they're all
phenomenal.
good till like 1982, I think it is, right around there, 82, 83.
I think 80.
That's when
I don't know. I have to look.
I think it's 82.
Let's see.
All that debacle disaster thing was like 83 to 85. That
Well,
whole
the
fucking
Rock
mess.
and
Debacle
Hard Place.
disaster.
the disaster they had where they're I don't know. They
The
sucked.
when they came out with Done with Mirrors, like that was like bullshit. That
Pump
was
So
Pump
not-
is like 87 or 88 or 89.
That's
But
when
they
they-
were also a band. Okay, they were also like back in the 70s and shit like that. Bands like released either 2 albums a year,
Yeah.
or they released an album a year,
yeah,
to keep
sure.
themselves going. Alice Cooper did
Yeah.
like 2 albums a year. It was
You know.
fucking nuts, and to have the quality.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why also albums were shorter then. They were like only 8 songs,
songs, yeah.
or so. And, that's another thing that people should kind of learn today. Yeah, Night in the Ruts, the last album was 79. So that in 82 is when they released Rockin' a Hard Place, and then Done with Mirrors was 85.
Yeah, there you go. See,
Permanent
That's-
Vacation was 87.
Permanent
87. Oh, I
Vacation.
was
Because
off.
because
I thought it was
the
89.
Walk This Way, the Run
Walk
DMC
This
was
Way.
86.
86. Gotcha.
So
Okay.
Yeah, Permanent Vacation was, I guess it's probably their best album of the newer of the.
Oh
the
yeah,
new
I think
phase.
so.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Of
I
the
agree
new
with that.
phase, you know
I
what I
agree
mean?
with that.
Music from Another Dimension was the last album. It was released in 2012, and man, that was a turd.
Didn't hear it.
It was such a turd.
I take your word for it. since
Yeah,
I, don't really like 'em.
as a fan, I kind of was like, oh
Poor
man,
guys.
Aerosmith's got a new
Did
album.
they-
'Cause the
they-
last album they had before that was Hunkin' on Bobo, which was.
Did they hire some bad songwriters?
I think they tried to write it themselves.
I think they probably tried to. Yeah,
And
they
I
probably
think
tried to.
that's probably what happened. And then,
Trying
like I
to
said,
regain some integrity and down in the toilet.
so some Integrity Farms.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just because the last album before that was Hunkin' on Bobo, which was that blues album, which was
Hunkin'
actually
on
really
Bobo.
good. Like Aerosmith doing blues, so it's just good.
They're kind
Didn't
of.
Rolling Stones do that too?
They did that too. Yep. Every rock band that's old as fuck does a blues
Well, I
album.
mean, Rolling Stones' first album
know,
was like a blues album. I mean,
Thinking of,
Country blues.
I just had a thought of singers that sound, similar or whatever.
sure.
I just saw on YouTube actually a Cinderella live video from Russia, I believe.
I like Cinderella.
I fucking love Cinderella,
Yeah.
and dude, it was live, and they were perfect.
Want to make you
They
feel
were
better? to
just
think that way?
perfect. Yes, thank you.
Well, that's a good band. That's a band we
They
should
were
do.
perfect.
Cinderella.
We're gonna do a show on
Cinderella's
Cinderella.
good.
Yeah,
I think
They
they're
don't have
pretty
that many
good.
albums.
and they're still
Yeah.
good. I saw them a few years ago, and they're
Yeah.
great.
That's the thing.
We'll get into it.
Yeah, I've seen. They had another band,
Well, this ain't the Cinderella story.
Naked Ladies or whatever the fuck it's called.
Bare Naked Ladies,
So what are we
No.
going to talk about?
because they suck.
I mean, I guess that's it for Aerosmith. I mean, I got.
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
you
I
know.
mean,
I guess I'm going to give him. I'm going to give him 2 ratings.
you're gonna give them two. You are always with the double
He's,
rating.
he's the only one that
Because
does 2
there's
ratings.
2
No one else
Aerosmith.
does 2 ratings. We
Because
do 1
there's
rating.
2 Aerosmiths. There's the Integrity Aerosmith, and then there's Aerosmith.
thing about
Hey,
is
write us some
integrity.
songs and help us get some hits.
I give
Aerosmith.
Aerosmith a D plus.
Holy shit!
Really?
Man, Scott,
Yes.
you really wow. I don't even give them a D plus on the bullshit they didn't write.
They had good songs
'Cause
and-
they had
and they
me-
lost their integrity.
When I was a child, they had
That
me.
means a lot.
They had me fooled when I was a kid. Like I thought they wrote Ragdoll, and I thought they wrote those songs.
I don't give a fuck.
It's
if they
all a
wrote it or not.
sham.
They performed it.
It's a sham.
No, I want my bands to write their own stuff. I
got
don't.
Doritos.
It's. I mean, like that's my whole
bring
beef
my
with
own
like
bag.
Elvis. Elvis never wrote a fucking song in his life, man. If he wrote songs, he'd be the greatest artist to ever walk the earth. But he didn't write shit. So
All
he
the songs
sucks.
might suck.
That's okay. I don't
I
give a
guess.
fuck if they didn't write the songs. I mean,
Would
look,
you give
it's
him a
nice.
D?
Give him a D plus.
D plus.
Wow, that's a really.
I'm
failing
just
grade.
gonna give them a straight rating. Fuck that. I'm gonna give them. I really enjoyed them when I was young, and I still enjoy their old stuff. I give them a C minus.
I'm gonna give them a B plus because
You're
Whoa.
fucking crazy.
You're nuts.
fuck these guys.
You're insane.
No, you're fucking crazy.
I love Aerosmith. I still love Aerosmith to this
That's
day.
like you're giving them a nostalgia.
to me,
rating.
to me, they
Yeah.
literally have maybe 3 bad albums, and everything else is really good. I enjoy the shit out of 9 Lives. I'll put that shit on in the fucking shop, but I love that album. That's a great album. It may be written by somebody else, but it's somebody who's fucking good, and they performed it, and still's got that Aerosmith flavor to it. And I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Get a Grip is a great album, despite all the ones that are popular, the songs, but the rest of the album's fucking rocking. Permanent Vacation has a lot of really good songs on there.
Does. I give you that. But
No,
Just
you're-
Push Play
absolutely.
also has really good songs. It just
I know,
those
dude,
albums.
but-
Pump has amazing.
But
songs
rock
on
bands are supposed to write their own songs. If
No,
not,
I
it's
don't
yeah.
give a
If not,
fuck.
it's fucking what do you call it? It's Justin Bieber.
Who
or,
gives a but who?
or Kelly
But
Clarkson.
they write some
Since
of it.
you've
They don't
been
write all of it,
gone.
but they do write a
You know,
lot.
I
They
mean-
still have. They still have.
I know
say
they
on
still
how
have
it
a
says.
few songs that they write.
But dude, I don't give
They're
a
on the
fuck about
B-side,
that.
you
They
know?
performed it, and that's what matters to me. And how they performed it, and it's their song. It's not fucking like fucking Forever is not fucking Kiss's song. It's Kiss's song. It's
Oh,
not
God,
fucking
it
Michael
always goes
Bolton's
down
song.
to that
Yeah, and
shitty
that song
fucking
sucks,
Kiss
too.
band, yeah.
Fuck you. Kiss is fucking
Fucking
amazing.
crazy.
Their songs are terrible.
Yeah.
You're
Kiss.
terrible.
Ooh.
It's true.
Scott, you're terrible.
I like Aerosmith.
I like him too. I give him I forgot what I gave him. C minus.
You're gonna C minus.
C
I give him
minus.
B plus.
C minus.
Bleep plus. All right.
But this
Bleep,
fucking-
bleep,
Bleep
plus.
plus.
Bleep
this
plus.
weirdo.
Bleep.
Fucking D. No.
Bleep plus. Bleep. 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 Bleep plus.
Just only a step above helmet. So.
You know when a step above helmet. Oh, yeah.
Fuck them.
Or what do you call? What's the other band? Hey,
What was
let's
the other
do
one?
Machine Head.
The Machine
See?
Heads.
That's it.
Please
That's it.
like and subscribe.
Yes, look at the stuff behind us. It has all our info.
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
It
but has
never
the
will.
name. Oh no, I mean the name of the show.
Yeah, the name of the show.
Oh, in the
whatever.
mouth
Yeah.
of music. It's a little late now. Until we meet again.
I don't even watch the show, so fuck the show.
All right, we're out. Adios.